students for this very important and the first virtual lab workshop that we are conducting, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, we would continuously need your guidance,
Yeah.
ma'am, to help us, throughout this entire journey. And if ma'am, I believe Milind told me that you're leaving for your native place today evening.
Yeah.
So, ma'am,
Monday. I'm leaving Monday, but then I'm having some guests today
yeah,
afternoon.
ma'am. So whenever it is convenient and ma'am, you are in the college, we would like to drop in and ma'am meet you personally on this, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
thank you, ma'am.
after the lectures, the students session, I will introduce. I'll give you a session on this how to manage it also. I have some
ma'am. That would
PPT
be
with me. Yeah.
yes, that would be very helpful, ma'am, for us, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Students have joined. I can start.
Yes. Sure.
Okay. So what I will do is I will just take one PPT and show some slides which are important for students as well as faculty, and then we will go to the lab.
Yes.
Okay, what we are doing in our college.
Yes.
Okay.
And ma'am, after completion of your session, can we open session for question and answer?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dear student, after completion of ma'am's session, you can ask your queries or suggestion. Okay.
No, whatever I know, I can give.
Yes.
That only I can tell, because I am not expert in virtual lab as such, but I can just show whatever I know.
Yes.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know.
Thank you so much.
Now I have to, how I have to share. Let me see. Share. I used to use this Zoom for lectures. Now we are having Microsoft Teams in the college.
Oh,
so
yeah. Okay.
yeah, we are doing it that way.
Ma'am, now you are a co-host, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I can present now.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll share my screen.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes. Screen is visible, ma'am.
Okay.
Screen is visible.
Yeah, I'll just go to the first slide and then just a minute. Can you see the slideshow? It is slideshow now?
Yes, ma'am. Please go
ahead.
It is in
slideshow.
It's slideshow, ma'am.
Right.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I would like to give you, this a very short notice. So I'm not that prepared. So whatever I had, one PPT, which I had prepared for some other college, that only I'm showing. So I will just give what we are doing in this virtual labs nodal center. Actually, virtual labs is a project, MHRD project, initially started to reach all the labs which are there in IIT or in high-end institutes, to be available to everyone in India and everyone in the world. That was the idea behind starting of the project virtual lab. There are many other such projects also, like NPTEL, and it is one of that category, one of the ICT category project. So our institute was approached by IIT Bombay to start a virtual lab nodal center in 2015. And our college started the virtual lab nodal center in 2015. I will just show you what are the different things, activities. We are not that good in the activities, but still we do some of the activities. So I will just introduce what are the different activities we are doing in the nodal center. So I'll just give you an introduction, and then virtual lab nodal center at VIT, then how to manage the nodal center. That managing nodal center I will be sharing with the faculty, not for the students. So up to what we are doing in the virtual lab nodal center at VIT, I will be covering. There are many examples of digital electronics lab. I have creating awareness and promotion, how we are doing the creation of the awareness and promotion, then virtual lab as a teaching aid, then summary. Okay, so we will start with what is virtual lab. How we are introduced? We are introduced actually Professor Anita Divakar. Now she is Dr. Anita Divakar. She is in KJ Somaya College, and she is doing some her own initiative also, I think. She was working in the virtual lab project as a PhD scholar, and she used to visit our institute and she used to show the experiments generated or developed by them to our students, and they used to take the feedback from the faculty as well as students. So that is how we are introduced to this virtual lab project. Then we got an invitation from IIT Bombay to start a nodal center, and we established a nodal center in 2015. After nodal center establishment in 2015, there are opportunities for students for doing internship in many of our students are developing virtual lab, not only for VIT, actually not for VIT, for other college, other faculty also are involved in this development of the experiment. So you have an opportunity, if you are good at coding especially, you students have an opportunity to do internship in virtual labs. Then virtual lab developers workshop we organized. Then students from VIT attended boot camp and developed lab experiment. Then lab development and students coding club is there in VIT, and lab development by faculty that we started in this 2020 only. Beginning of 2020 we started this lab development, or end of 2019 we started with the lab development by faculty. So these are some of the activities we have conducted. This is the virtual lab developers workshop, and the person whom you see, she is Professor Tanuja from PVG College. She is one of the pioneer in the development of lab development. Means it's a new lab. We whatever the faculty have the idea, they help in developing those labs. She's Professor Tanuja and Professor Manish Nagoshe. These two are very much into, and these are the people. This is our faculty only who had attended that workshop in 2017. We organized this workshop. That is the beginning of development sessions at VIT. Then we have a coding club at VIT where the students are doing the they are actually into the development, or in the virtual lab project they are working. Many of them are working in the virtual lab project of IIT Bombay. So whoever is interested in coding, we collected them together and we started a coding club. And one of the student, he had done a lot of work in the virtual lab project, and then now he completed his BE, and his juniors are taking up actually the coding club. Then development by faculty also we started this last year. So we have to develop a lab, means we have to give the idea what could be the lab to the IIT, and they have some formats for creating that experiment, and we can submit to IIT. And as I told you, like Dr. Professor Tanuja and Professor Manish Nagoshe from PVG College Pune, they are helping us in developing these labs. Then managing a nodal center actually is not important for the students, but still I will just show you. We have department coordinators, and each coordinator will give. Actually, it is not working that properly. Actually, most of the things as a nodal coordinator, I am only doing. But we have department coordinators, and those people look after the usage of virtual lab in each department. So we make a semester planner. Every semester we have to give a semester planner. We are planning to use the virtual lab for these subjects, and how many experiments we are planning to do. So we have to upload those planner. Then we have to schedule workshop, organize workshop, scheduling workshop. Yesterday I had told Milind sir, and he actually scheduled a workshop for today. Then organize a workshop, and during the workshop give feedback by the individual students on every experiment. Then monthly report we have to give, then annual report we have to give, then we have to give the expression of interest for the next year if you want to continue the nodal center. So this is the practice we you do. Then department coordinators and all, that is not that important for the students actually. So department coordinators, what they are doing, I did not, as I told you, I did not change the PPT because yesterday night only we decided. So I'm just showing the PPT which I had shown for the other college. That college had a faculty program. So there are other labs also. Now, how we have done the creating awareness at VIT. So first thing, what you have done now, the same way, we have organized. That time the training was organized by IITB, the project people itself. So they used to come here and then do the training for students, faculty and all, because that was the initial phase. So it was done that way. Afterwards, for enhancing the utilization, teachers were identifying the labs available for their subjects, and then include those labs for online teaching and beyond syllabus activities. There is something known as, all faculty can understand what is meant by beyond syllabus activity, because we are going for NAC and all. So we have to show some beyond syllabus activities what we are doing. So we are using these labs. That time we were using these labs for beyond syllabus activities. But now this has become the syllabus activity, because we are having the online teaching. Since it is online teaching, we have to use it for the syllabus activity. We are using it as one experiment is done or two experiments are done from the virtual lab, and many experiments actually, for some of the subjects, many of the experiments are done on the virtual lab only. Then we used to give mini projects also based on the virtual lab, available lab. Then give home assignments on lab, because we tell them to do the lab at home and submit the feedback, and then submit the report also. And then we will tell them to share the screenshot of the lab, whatever they have done. So that only now we can do. So we tell them to share the screenshot with us, so that we will come to know that they have done it. Then actually the screenshot, there is something like when you are doing the login, your login will come about that. So automatically you will be identified when you are giving the feedback. And this is for teaching aid, is for faculty as such. It's not for students. Still, we can, we have actually presented two papers also in virtual lab usage, with one international conference on the teaching and learning. So that was one of the achievement we are having. This is about the teaching lab. Now, this is a electrical machines lab. I don't know how much the students will be comfortable with the electrical machines lab. Milind sir,
You can show.
I can show, na?
Yes, yes, yes.
This is the machine lab of VIT actually. Vidyalangar Institute of Technology has got this machine lab, electrical machines lab. So you can see there are a lot of connections, and most of the connections are going into 440 volt or 220 volt AC. So what will happen is, if the students are connecting those circuits, every time the teacher should be available in front of them to make them connect. Otherwise, they may get a shock. So we should always take the precaution. So that is the problem with the electrical machines lab. So we cannot give the free access to the students if they are not trained initially. So what we can do is, in electrical machines lab, we are having all these equipments like transformers, DC motor, generator set, DC motor generator set, induction motor we are having, synchronous motor generator set we are having, new types of motors, many BLDC and all we are having, many type of motors are there which require high voltage basically. All will be requiring a single phase or three phase supply. So the experiments also like open circuit and short circuit test to find the equivalent circuit, load test on a motor and generator, then synchronization, speed control. These are the common experiments also we are doing. So all these require a 440 volt or 220 volt supply. So we cannot give it directly to the students. That is the difficulty with electrical machines lab. Now, so difficulty in teaching is, all experiments on electrical machine lab require high voltage supply to be handled by the students, and students must visit the laboratory to do, because we cannot have a lab in the hostel or at home. They cannot have the lab because that is there in the college only. So they have to come to the lab, to the college and do the experiment. And they cannot, if they do some wrong connection, actually the fuse goes. That's all. You cannot see what exactly happening or what happens when you are doing the wrong connection. So we always tell the students, do the connection properly, otherwise the fuse will go like that. So they will not be allowed to do any wrong connection. We always check the connection and then only allow them to switch on. So they cannot see. And visualization of electrical and magnetic fields inside the machine, and we cannot visualize it as such. It's very difficult. Nowadays, there are many simulations or some animations available for doing that or seeing that, but it was not available at least 4 to 5 years back or 6 years back, because people were not thinking about this type of virtual teaching. So these things were not possible, and explanation is difficult because of that. So use of virtual experiments. When we are doing the virtual experiments, there is electrical machines virtual laboratory by IIT Guwahati is one of the example I am taking, one example. Because I took this example because we have written some, we have done a research on this, and then we wrote some papers also on that. That's why I took this particular example. Concepts of working of electrical machines are nicely explained. Electric field, its generation and movements inside a motor is well simulated, and simple tests like open circuit test, block rotor test can also be done, and students can try wrong connection to understand, and students can try experiments at home and do them in lab physically the next day. So previous day itself they can try, they can understand that, and then come to the lab and do it. So the teacher's involvement in teaching that particular experiment, they have done a homework on that. That is the advantage. So this is the type of machine lab is available. So this is the screenshot of that lab itself. So we can connect single coil, double coil, when you are doing the connection, how the sinusoidal wave is getting generated when you are giving a magnetic field. When the coil is kept inside a magnetic field, how the sinusoidal waveform, or say some sinusoidal current or voltage is getting generated can be seen on a virtual CRO and a computer screen also. They can see the sinusoidal wave is getting generated. And there is something known as the rotating magnetic behavior that is there in the induction motor. I don't know whether you are knowing it. If you are having multiple voltages connected together with a phase difference, there will be something known as a rotating magnetic field. The magnetic field is having a constant magnitude, and it is getting rotated with the phase. It is changing, the phase is changing, that is getting generated. So those things also we can do the connection like this, and then see that on the screen how the rotating magnetic field is getting generated. This is another thing, how the magnetic field is coming inside a motor can be seen like this. It's very interesting for the students. The rotor is rotating inside, there is coil on the rotor also, there is a coil on the outside, the stator also, and how the magnetic field is getting rotated is nicely explained, and how the rotor is getting rotated is nicely explained. So these field lines also they have shown nicely in the electrical machines lab. So beyond normal experiments, what we have done is first let them do the normal experiment, then we can give them extra assignment. And those assignment will be first do the test that is there in the virtual lab, and then do some analysis after this test. After doing the test, they can do some analysis also. This is how they do the circuit setup, which they can do by using this type of connection, and they can do the rotor resistance measurement, no load test, block rotor test, they will be doing like this, and then they will be doing the efficiency curve. So there they are doing using some MATLAB program to fix the curve, and they get the efficiency curve. So this type of experiments can be developed and given to the students. So it is based on the available virtual lab. Hope all of you are with me. Hello, if you have any doubt now. Hello, all of you are with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's fine,
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Yeah, okay, fine. So this is one of the use I am showing for, I don't know whether it is that useful, or you are connected to these type of magnetic, at least magnetic field you are connected with, but machines and all you may not be that connected to. But still, I just wanted to show the magnetic field, how it is moving inside the rotor, in the motor. Actually, basically it is inside a motor, how the magnetic field is getting moved, and how the rotor is rotating. That is from your basic physics only. It is from the magnetic field only starts. That's why I thought I will show you. All these things may not be of interest to you. So this is PLC that you may not be knowing. I don't know whether you are familiar with PLC. This is PLC. Now I'll give you how to use some labs which are familiar to you. That's what I was planning to do. So are you familiar with digital electronics? Are you familiar with adder, half adder, full adder? Have you learned, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Arithmetic circuit, all of you are familiar, na? Okay. So what I will do is I will just start. Now my PPT is over. If you have any doubt on this particular part, you can ask me now. My PPT is over. So if you have any doubt on this particular part, you can ask me now. Else I will just show you how to do the, just closing PPT. Yeah. Now, this is the sharing. Yeah. Now I'll share my, how to share the whole screen.
Okay, ma'am. Click on upward arrow, share screen.
Share screen किया मैंने,
हाँ,
and I
और
want
बाद
to
में
entire screen I
yes
want
yes
to show.
enter, click on enter screen and then okay.
Where is the entire screen? It's
Your
not
left
coming.
see your leftmost side, upper corner.
That is Milling J, na?
No,
I think
your
your
left.
screen. That is your screen, I think. Share किया तो?
Share किया तो yes. Now your screen is visible.
My screen is visible,
Yes,
na?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. So I will just go to the lab. I'll close all these things and then we will go to the. So what you have to do is, one minute. All of you are having the computer with you or something. Mobile also will do. If you have internet, I will just show you what you have to do. You have to go to Google. All of you are having some yeah,
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
having, yeah. So in Google you type virtual lab IIT Bombay. You type virtual lab IIT Bombay. All of you typed? Did you see the virtual lab IIT Bombay?
Yes.
Okay, you just go to that site. Go to virtual lab IIT Bombay. Go to virtual lab IIT Bombay. The screen is opened. IIT Bombay virtual lab.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You can click on labs. There are 6 tabs. Introduction, labs, about us, virtual lab development, outreach, workshop. Okay. Of that, you click labs. So this screen will come. Disciplines and domains. It has come.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then go to electronics and communication. I'm taking some of the labs which are familiar to you. That's why. Electronics and communication. In that we are having digital logic design lab, hybrid electronics lab, digital electronic circuits lab. So first I will take the hybrid electronics lab because that is a simple lab. So we will click on hybrid electronics and telecommunication. All of you opened? Electronics and communication. All of you opened? Screen for
Yes,
electronics
ma'am.
and communication is open. There we can see many labs actually. These are all labs only. Of that, you go to hybrid electronics. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth one is hybrid electronics. Can you see hybrid electronics lab?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You click on hybrid electronics lab. Now in that you can see introduction as well as list of experiments. So introduction and all you can read actually, but we will directly go to the list of experiments. So click on, all of you opened this hybrid electronics lab. Welcome to hybrid electronics lab. You can see is opened. Yes, Mrityunjay, you are here. Gaurav, you are here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I am just clicking on list of experiments. So there are 8 experiments you can see. Most of the experiments are, it is all connected to you actually, right? You see the experiments. Have you heard of these things? All experiments are related to your course, no? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So arithmetic circuit I will just take. So I will, what I will do is I will click on this arithmetic circuit. I am opening on a different tab so that this will be as it is available. So in a different tab, if I am clicking on arithmetic circuit, that is the first experiment. The first experiment was, can you see the screen now?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, it's gone, It's gone to the full screen. Okay, now you can see. Now can you see?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, my sharing has gone, I think then. Sharing is there now.
Yes, upward arrow, ma'am. Center upward arrow.
Yeah,
Green.
no, sharing is gone, I think.
Yes,
That's
yes. Now,
yeah. Now it's
screen is
visible.
visible.
Yeah. No, when it comes below like this only. So yeah, you have gone to this lab. It goes. Now it's gone again.
Yes, ma'am.
It goes. Okay. Yeah. Now you can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Screen is visible, ma'am.
Yeah. This is the open. This is the hybrid electronics lab you opened. Okay. In that, the first experiment I opened here like this. So the first experiment is implementation of various arithmetic circuits. So it is binary adder subtractor. Here they have given aim of the experiment, then they have given the theory, pretest, theory, simulator. So here this is the first experiment and the theory is given here, binary adder subtractor. All the theory is given here. Half adder, then equations you know already, and then full adder, the equations you already know, and then you are having binary adder, that means a 4-bit adder. And because many half adders, if you are full adders, if you are cascading, you will be getting 4-bit adder, 8-bit adder, whatever number of bits if you want, you can get those adder. Then subtractor. Have you learned all these things, subtractors? Have you learned? Should I teach you also? You already know the circuits for half adder, full adder. Hello? Hello, Gaurav. You already know half adder equation? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
You already know these equations.
No, ma'am.
You have not studied the half adder, the truth
I-
table of half adder, you know?
Yes, I have studied truth table.
Okay, truth table of half adder you already know. Now, how to get the equation for half adder? It is, there are two equations. One is the sum equation and the other one is the carry equation. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so now you have to take the, for sum, if you want to write the equation for sum, it is sum is equal to 1, sum equal to 1 for two combinations. You can see here. One combination is this, when x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. And sum is equal to 1 for x is equal to 1 and y equal to 0 also. Okay, can you see from the truth table?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to take the combination of inputs when sum is equal to 1. So sum is equal to 1 at this particular point. So that is the combination when x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. X is equal to 0, we will be writing it as x bar. And y is equal to 1, we write it as y. So it will be x bar, x is equal to 0, that is x bar, and y. So it will be x bar y, or that is written as x dash y, x bar y. Instead of x bar y, it is written x dash y.
Yes, ma'am.
And sum is equal to 1 comes here also. That is when x equal to 1 and y equal to 0. Okay, x equal to 1 will be written as x, and y equal to 0 is written as y dash.
Y dash.
So it is x y dash. So that equation plus. So this combination or this combination, it is like this. X equal to 0 and y equal to 1. So that and will be written as and gate. That is x into y dash, or x dash into y, like that. That is and. So, and this output S will be equal to 1 when this combination or this combination. So that or will be written as plus sign. Got it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
You have to
Yes,
look
yes,
for
ma'am.
S is equal to 1. S is equal to 1 comes twice. Either this or this. So for that, it can be written as a plus sign. And this combination will be x bar y. And this combination will be xy bar. So it is xy bar plus x bar y. So that is a sum. Now, similarly, carry equal to 1. Only look at the carry. So carry, can you see my pointer also moving?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Carry equal to 1 here. Okay, it comes only once, and that is when x equal to 1 and y equal to 1. So that is x into y. So c is equal to x into y. Now it's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, we can get it for full adder also. The same principle we are using. Carry equal to 1 comes here, 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 here. There are 4 combinations. That is when x equal to 0, y equal to 1 and z is equal to 1. Z nahi hai wo, C in hota hai, and this is the C out hona chahiye, because this is written by them na. So some notations are different. That's all. But the combinations are same only. Carry equal to 1 comes here, 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 here. So either this or this or this or this. So everything will be coming as a plus sign. So you will be getting an equation like this. That is for sum and for carry. Okay. So these equations are there. Now what you have to do is in the experiment. For experiment, you have to go to the simulator. There is simulator. There is a procedure also and a simulator also. So procedure and simulator, you open in two different windows. So simulator, I am opening in one new tab, and I will go to procedure in this particular tab itself, because I already read the theory. So I require only the procedure. So this is the procedure, and here, this is a very simple experiment. So I don't require much of effort or much of procedure also. You have to just see the simulation. The simulation is here. Simulator, have you opened the simulator? Have you clicked on the simulator? If you are clicking on the simulator, this window is opening. Are you seeing? If you are clicking on the simulator, this window is opening. Are you seeing the window?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now click here for simulator. There is a click here for simulator. You click there. So the simulator opens. You can see the simulator like this. So there is a half adder circuit and we can give the input off or on and you can see the output. And what we can do, we can verify the truth table. So adder we have taken, half adder we have taken. Now what we can do is we can click on this off को on करने के लिए वो off में click करो तो वो on हो जाता है. Okay, now input we have changed from off to on and you have to do the run. यहाँ पे run दिख रहा है ना, उसमें click करो. So it is showing that when input A equal to 1 and B equal to 0, we are getting sum is equal to 1 and carry equal to 0. So we can verify the truth table. All of you have come to the experiment level.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can see that and we can verify the truth table like this. Similarly, you can change this input also again. Again, click run. So it is A equal to 1, B equal to 1. That will give you carry equal to 1 and sum is equal to 0. Sum is equal to 0, carry equal to 1 comes for A equal to 1, B equal to 1. Any doubt? You can do it. You can do all the combinations. First is 0, 0. So this both you are switching off and run. So it is both sum and carry both are 0. Then we are giving A equal to 0, B equal to 1 and then run. Then you will be getting sum is equal to 1, carry equal to 0. Then again change this to 1 and this to 0. That is A equal to 1, B equal to 0. Again you run. Then you will be getting sum is equal to 1, carry equal to 0. Again give A equal to 1, B equal to 1 like this and run. Then you will be getting sum is equal to 0, carry equal to 1. All of you completed half adder? You have to just verify the truth table. That's why I took this particular experiment where you need not do any connection or anything. Just you can just see how it is working. But what is expected is you use this and then suggest such experiments to your sir so that they can develop such experiments. Done? Can we go to the full adder?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now we click on full adder. On full adder, again, there are 3 inputs, A, B and C. C in. Okay. And truth table is given here. You have to just verify the truth table. So you can switch on A and run. So you are getting sum is equal to 1, carry equal to 0. Okay. Then again switch on this and switch off this. Run. Then you are getting again sum is equal to 1, carry equal to 0. That is the combination 0, 1, 0. Okay. Now again switch on this. Okay. Switch off this. 0, 0, 1. Run. Again sum is equal to 1, carry equal to 0. That is 0, 0, 1. That also is clear. Next is 0, 1, 1. So this also you switch on and then run. Then you are getting carry equal to 1, sum is equal to 0. That is 0, 1, 1. Carry equal to 1, sum is equal to 0. Okay. Now 1, 0, 1 also you can give. 1, 0, 1. Run. Again carry equal to 1, sum is equal to 0. Then 1, 1, 0 also you can try. Carry equal to 1, sum is equal to 0. Again 1, 1, 1. Run karo, you will be getting sum is equal to 1, carry equal to 1. Samjha? Done? Have you tried all circuits you try now? Similarly, you can do for subtractor also. Now you are in adder. You can go to subtractor. Subtractor also will be having half subtractor, full subtractor. For half subtractor again, A equal to 1. Run. Then you are getting difference is equal to 1, borrow equal to 0. ये ट्रूथ टेबल आपको पता है क्या? ये ट्रूथ टेबल पता है?
Yes, ma'am.
ये सब्ट्रैक्टर का भी? Now b equal to 1 दिया और रन किया तो you'll be getting output equal to 1 and borrow equal to 1. So the truth table verify होता है. So you can verify all the truth tables. Now similarly, I will show you another virtual lab also. ये virtual lab में सारे experiments similar ही है. Most of the experiments are similar only like this. So this ये virtual lab में इतने सारे experiments है. All the experiments are similar only. If you are doing the counter and shift register also, it will be like all the counters. If you are just opening the simulator, you can see. It's all like you can give the input and then it will run. You can see the waveforms on the CRO. That's all. Counter में भी उतना ही है. Okay, all experiments are similar only. You have to just push button. Just button and on करो, off करो तो दिखेगा. सब दिखता है. Okay, you can try all the experiments by seeing the procedure and you can try doing that. Now I will show you another virtual lab also. If you have any doubt now, you can ask me. कोई doubt है क्या अभी इसके बारे में जो
Yes,
भी हुआ
dear
है?
student, if you have any query, please ask. Please unmute yourself and if you have any query, please ask. Ma'am, I think there is no query.
There is no query. All of you are doing or what? करते हो क्या?
Yes,
आप
ma'am.
कर रहे हो experiment करते हो. So you try doing all 8 experiments. Now you can do. अरे half an hour में हो जाता है ये सारे experiment आप try कर सकते हैं. Okay, it takes no time. The whole lab can be one assignment and 1 or 2 hours you can complete all the experiments. Okay, now I'll just close all these things and then go to another virtual lab, which is slightly different because each person is developing a virtual lab. So they may be having their own perception about how it should be. Okay, so I will just go to digital electronic circuits. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the hybrid electronics, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10th one. Digital logic design भी है, but उसमें थोड़ा सा problem होता था. That is why I thought I will, some of the labs, no, sometimes it will not be working, but digital electronic circuit is working. So you can go to the digital electronic circuits lab. Have you opened it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now here you can see again the same procedure is same. List of experiments. So they have given the list of experiments. Here you have logic families also. I don't know whether you are having logic families. Then Boolean expression also is there. Okay. So are you familiar with Boolean expressions? So I'll just show you the Boolean expression here. So we'll go to that experiment. That is Boolean expression and logic gates. There are all these experiments are similar only. If you just go through, there is adder subtractor here also. There is flip-flop also here also. Flip-flop also I'll open and show. So here, this is the Boolean expression wala experiment. That is by using basic logic gates. Okay. So we require procedure as well as simulator. So here the simulator is requiring a flash player. I don't know whether you are having flash player. You may have to manage with the flash player. So my computer is showing some flash player is required and all. So I don't know whether it will be opening for you. This is the experiment we can see. See, the look of the experiment is also different. Have you used any of these ICs? 7404 hex inverter IC, 7408 is a AND gate IC, 7432 this is actual IC. If you take the IC, inside the IC, the pin diagram is this way only. So here you will get a feel of the use of IC. You have to use the IC like this only. The notch should be on the left side. all the pinout diagram where there is one NOT gate between 1 and 2, pin number 1 and 2 in 7404. There is one NOT gate between 3 and 4. There is one NOT gate between 5 and 6. 7 is the ground terminal. 14 is the VCC terminal. So all these things you will come to know looking at the circuit. So this is having a different look. And here the circuit, the experiment is not that difficult because we are just giving the A, B, C input. And we are verifying this particular Boolean identity. Have you studied this Boolean identity? AB plus A bar C plus BC equal to AB plus A bar C. Boolean expression, Boolean logic किया है क्या आपने?
Yes, ma'am.
So this identity you already know. So इसको प्रूव करने के लिए they have made one circuit. इसमें भी आपको कुछ ज्यादा करना तो कुछ नहीं है. There is no connection also. Only thing is you will have to give the input A. यहाँ पे डबल क्लिक किया तो A 1 हो जाता है और B को भी मैंने 1 किया तो AB, the equation is AB plus A bar C plus BC is equal to AB. So both A, B, both are 1 by giving AB. So this expression is verified. AB plus A bar C plus BC means either AB is 1, then the output is 1, or A bar C is 1, the output is 1, or BC is 1, the output is 1. Okay, so here I'm just making A bar C. So B, let it be like this. I'm just giving A bar C. Then also the output is 1. So this is B is 0 also, the output is 1. That is A bar C. A equal to 0, C equal to 1. Then I can give BC also. Then also the output is equal to 1. But if I'm giving ABC, also the output is 1. Now the output is 0 because it is AC. AC, the output is 0. AC is not there in the expression. So how to verify the truth table for this particular expression? That is what we are learning here. This is having a different look, na? आप प्रोसीजर पढ़ सकते हैं, then you will come to know. And we are trying to verify this expression. या ये expression में A B दिया तो output 1 आना चाहिए, A bar C दिया तो output 1 आना चाहिए, B C दिया तो output 1 आना चाहिए. A B कैसे देने का? A equal to 1, B equal to 1, C equal to 0. 0 भी दे सकते हैं, 1 भी दे सकते हैं, but A B means A equal to 1, B equal to 1 दिया तो LED glow हो रहा है. अगर B को मैंने 0 किया, LED ऑफ हो गया. Can you feel it and see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is having a different look. That's all. मतलब ये किसी और टीचर ने बनाया है और कोई और IIT ने बनाया है. This is by IIT. ये कौन सा IIT है? देखो इधर लिखा है ना. It is Kharagpur. It is IIT Kharagpur है. And the previous one was by IIT Guwahati. So it is different IIT, the different teacher. So different teacher will be having a different perception about the experiment. So this is about the Boolean expression. Then I will show you another experiment that is close करती हूँ इसको, and then I will go to another expression that is this one, flip-flops. So here they are showing, I'm just opening it in a different tab so that ye close na ho. Okay. So here it is, we are having different types of flip-flops. Have you learned flip-flops? SR flip-flop, JK flip-flop. Have you
Yes,
learned?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So here again you are having flip-flops. Can you open and see this lab? आपको open करने को हुआ क्या? Try किया आपने? हाँ बोलो.
Not supported on mobile. It's not supported on mobile.
It's not supported on mobile. कोई लैपटॉप में बैठे? उसमें भी फ्लैश प्लेयर लगेगा बस. But the previous experiment was working on mobile. Previous lab was working on mobile.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Boolean
No, ma'am.
पहला वाला भी नहीं चला क्या अंजलि?
पहला वाला चल रहा था मैम.
हाँ ओके. इसमें ना एक्चुअली फ्लैश प्लेयर लगेगा. दैट इज व्हाई आप पीसी में बैठोगे तो आपको लगेगा. दिस विल वर्क. But it is having a different look. You can try other experiments also. I am just showing this because I am comfortable with this experiment and I am comfortable with the यहाँ पे एक्चुअली फ्लिप फ्लॉप है. So here we can also give the clock. So यहाँ पे procedure, if you read in the procedure they have given what you have to do step by step. ऐसा ये screenshot के साथ में step by step दिया है. So first we have to give the VCC1 and VCC2. यहाँ पे आपको VCC1 VCC2 दिखेगा. VCC1 VCC2 यहाँ पे है, देखो VCC1 is here. So उसको डबल क्लिक किया तो VCC1 ऑन हो जाएगा and यहाँ पे VCC2 also will be on. Now the clock generation is started. Start the clock. So you can see the clock is moving here. See, it's moving here. Now what you can do is you can give S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0. If you are giving S is equal to 1, R equal to 0, see, S is equal to 1, R equal to 0 दिया तो Q is equal to 1 and Q bar equal to 0 you are getting. Okay. Now you are changing S is equal to 0 and R equal to 1 if you are making. Then it will be S equal to 0 दिख रहा है इधर, R is equal to 1 दिख रहा है and Q is equal to 0 दिख रहा है, Q bar equal to 1. Can you see on my screen? कुछ दिख रहा है क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
A glow Q bar is glowing and Q is not glowing.
नहीं वो नहीं, ये ग्राफ दिख रहा है क्या? ग्राफ देखो इधर.
Yes, ma'am. Graph दिख रहा है.
ग्राफ दिख रहा है ना. Now I am just making S is equal to 1. यहाँ पे S equal to 1 किया तो चेंज हो रहा है, देखो ये अभी चेंज होते हुए दिखेगा तुमको, देखो चेंज हो रहा है ना, देखो
Yes,
इधर.
ma'am.
हाँ, so you can see this is for the SR flip flop. You can also do the JK flip flop. ये JK flip flop है. Second part is JK flip flop. Here again you have to give the VCC1 and VCC2 देने का, and then you can give the clock, start करने का clock. So clock is coming. Now you can give J equal to 1, K equal to 0. So it is changing. J equal to 1, K equal to 0. So Q equal to 1, Q bar equal to 0. Then ये change किया मैंने इधर, K equal to 1 किया तो K equal to 1 हो जाता है and output will become 0. Okay. Now I am changing J equal to 0, K equal to 0 किया तो no change. Now I can give J equal to 1, K equal to 1 also. So what will happen? It will be toggling. The output will toggle with respect to the clock pulse. So this is the toggle effect. It is having some problem actually. ये output बराबर नहीं आ रहा है because multiple आ रहा है. It is giving some, yet, but that toggling you can see on the LED also. Just toggle output. So is it useful, this particular experiment? You can try at home on PC also. Is it useful?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am, is Flash player compatible on Windows 7?
मैंने क्या किया, आई एम नॉट दैट कंफर्टेबल विद टेलिंग यू ऑल दीज थिंग्स, बट वो फ्लैश कहाँ पे मिलता है मैं बताती हूँ आपको. आपको चेंज करना है ना, विंडोज 7 में भी चलना चाहिए, बट व्हाट आई हैव डन इज यहाँ पे देखो इधर एक फ्लैश दिख रहा है. कैन यू सी दिस? ये एक्सटेंशंस करके दिखता है ना इधर.
यस मैम.
यहाँ पे वो फ्लैश आता है, फ्लैश प्लेयर करके आता है, तो वो सेटिंग्स में आप चेंज कर सकते हैं. यू कैन चेंज इट इन द सेटिंग्स, एंड सेटिंग्स में उसका इवन द ये विंडो का सेटिंग्स में भी होता है, शायद क्रोम सेटिंग्स में आता है वो, प्राइवेसी एंड सिक्योरिटी. कैन यू सी माय स्क्रीन? आई हैव ओपन्ड द विंडो, सेटिंग्स में किया मैं. कहाँ पे सेटिंग्स लगाया? आई विल जस्ट ओपन इट हियर. यहाँ पे दिस इज द फ्लैश प्लेयर एक्चुअली. ओके, एक्सटेंशंस. बट ये जो 3 डॉट्स है उसमें जाके मैंने क्लिक किया तो आई एम गेटिंग सेटिंग्स हियर. So the settings is open now. In that, privacy and security I have to open. In that, they ask for the flash. Security में इधर गया वो फ्लैश प्लेयर, but it was coming as such. इसमें नहीं आ रहा. एक मिनट, इसमें आता है क्या देखते हैं, एक मिनट. I'll just open an extension, manage extension. बट वो फ्लैश प्लेयर का वो आता है क्या आपको? वो देयर इज सम, यहाँ पे एक विंडो में आया था मुझे वो फ्लैश प्लेयर एक्सटेंशन, बट अभी नहीं दिख रहा मुझे. दिख रहा है? नहीं, यहाँ पे नहीं है. सेटिंग्स में ही आया था. लेट मी जस्ट चेक कहाँ पे आया था. विंडोज फ्लैश प्लेयर करके आ रहा है क्या? यू कैन ऑल्सो ट्राई विद द गूगल करके आपको फ्लैश प्लेयर कैसे ओपन करने का, दैट ऑल्सो यू विल गेट. सर किसको था डाउट? Who was asking me? Mr. Abhishek was asking.
Ma'am, I was asking.
Who?
Shubhra.
Okay. You can just Google and find out also. Google maybe how to set up the how to play with क्या बोलते हैं Adobe Flash Flash player चाहिए होता है आपको इसमें. Windows Flash player शायद. It is asking ना वो Flash open करो करके वो दिखा रहा है ना when you open it.
No, ma'am.
It's not showing. It is not just not opening. ऐसा है क्या? Yesterday only I did the setting. Now I am not getting that particular Flash player ka option.
Ma'am, we will explain how to install.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Yes.
Then I think you understood about the lab. Now what is required next level is, I'll just close all these labs. Now what you have to do is again go to Google and virtual lab IITB. Close everything, you can close everything, and virtual lab IITB. But I think you may require both. This also will be required for seeing the lab, and what next you have to do, that I will show. All of you have gone to virtual lab IITB?
Yes, ma'am.
In that there is something outreach. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tab is outreach. So you can right click and open in new tab, outreach. Outreach, you can right click and open in new tab, because this will be required, because for you the lab, now I have just shown you the lab, so you may not be remembering all the lab name and the experiment name. So what you have to do, outreach ko right click karke open in new tab. So this will be opening, this particular screen will be opening. In this screen there is something called as below. Okay, यहाँ पे login है, वो login नहीं करना है. नीचे feedback forms दिखेगा, feedback form. Click on feedback form. So there are 2 feedback forms you can see. 2 feedback forms. One is the in-house and the other one is outreach. For today, those who are attending, you have to do both the feedback, because I am explaining from another college, so I will get the benefit of you doing it for my college also. And for you, you have to give the in-house feedback. Okay. So first I will show you what is in-house feedback. I'll just open the in-house feedback. If I open the in-house feedback, this click kiya to ye open hota hai. Okay. So this is the login page. आपको अभी login नहीं होगा. So what you have to do? You have to register. When you register, first part for your college, what you have to do is you have to search for your college. I think it is 219, na?
Yes, ma'am.
219 Rishi Dayaram and Seth Hassan Ram National College and Seth. So that you have to click for your in-house feedback. For in-house feedback. All of you have clicked that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you have to write. You have to give your details here and register. You have to give all the details and then register. Remember the password. You have to remember the password. Register kiya? All of you registered? Started? You got this page? Should I explain again how to get this page?
Me opened, ma'am, this one.
सबको मिला ना? 31, all 31 participants got?
Yes, ma'am.
आप register करो. First you do it for your college and then do it for me also. मेरे college के लिए भी I will explain that also. You do that also because registered. हुआ registration?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you registered. After the registration, they will ask you about the login. You have to give your email and password and login. Registration हो गया है क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you log in. I will log in and show you the page. मैं log in करूँ फिर से आपको registration में नहीं जाना पड़ेगा ना? This page is opening. ये मेरा feedback है तो इसीलिए मेरा विद्यालंकर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी दिख रहा है. You
Yes,
have
ma'am.
entered 219 ना? Okay, here you have to give the date. Date is already must have come. Right? Then semester. आपका कौन सा सेमेस्टर है वो डाल दो. And select user. वहां पे आपको वर्कशॉप यूजर करना है. किया उतना किया?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you go here. You have to write the name of the experiment actually यहाँ पे नीचे जो बहुत सारे columns दिए हैं ना वहाँ पे. So what you have to do? You have to go to that virtual lab वाला initial site. ये वाला site. And go to the labs. वहां पे तुम्हारा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन में था ना वो लैब. तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन. तो यहाँ पे फीडबैक फॉर्म में यू हैव टू पुट डिसिप्लिन. डिसिप्लिन क्या है? इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन. वो टिक क्लिक करने का. There you have to go to the lab. वहां पे कौन सा लैब था? हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स. वही चेक कर हम कर रहे थे ना. We were doing hybrid electronics lab, first one. In that you have done the first experiment, design and implementation of various arithmetic circuits. तो आपको ये hybrid electronics lab is the name of the lab. Here you have to put the lab name. Lab name will be what? Hybrid electronics lab. So what you can do, you can just copy from here and paste it here. यहाँ पे paste करो उसको, hybrid electronics lab. Paste किया आपने सबने? Then experiment name में again go to the lab, same hybrid electronics lab. First experiment आपने किया तो उसको आप copy करो और paste करो. All of you are doing ना, ये important है आपकी कॉलेज के लिए और मेरे कॉलेज के लिए. मेरा भी करना है आपको. And you have also done one more lab. That is, what is that lab? Digital electronics lab. Digital electronic circuits lab. उसको भी मैं right click करके open in new tab किया. And list of experiments लिया मैंने उधर. उधर का भी मैंने कौन सा किया था? I have done Boolean expression भी किया और flip flop भी किया. So there you have to write the same electronics and communication ही है, but this digital electronic circuit laboratory है ना, वो ये करो, control C करो. यहाँ पे same discipline electronics and communication, 2 experiment और किया हमने. वो एक है ये same lab digital electronic circuit laboratory, उसको copy किया मैंने इधर और इधर वो 2 paste किया. And what are the experiments you have done? List of experiments. One is the Boolean expression using basic logic gates. And I have also done the ये इसमें नहीं था, इसमें था वो flip flops. तो 3 experiments अपने डाला इसमें. You can add experiments also actually. आप बाकी का experiments भी देख के वो भी डाल सकते हैं इसमें. 10 experiments क्या उसमें भी ज़्यादा और डाल सकते हैं. You can also add more experiments. Like counters and shift register, वो भी आपने देखा था hybrid electronics का, मैंने वो दिखाया था आपको, तो वो भी डाल सकते हैं. That is in the hybrid electronics lab. And then this is again electronics and communication. So ये सब experiment डाला. And number of experiments जो डाले हैं, that is important. डाल दिया सारे experiments? You can put all.
मैम फोन पे टाइप करने को.
हाँ ठीक है, नहीं कॉपी पेस्ट करो, टाइप मत करो, कॉपी पेस्ट करने का कोशिश करो. That will be easier.
Done, ma'am.
After that, there are some questionnaire which is important. That also is supposed to be filled by you. Otherwise, they will not accept your feedback. So what you have to do, please indicate your agreement with the following statement. Okay. The degree to which the actual lab environment is simulated. Whatever you feel you can give. आपको वो लैब एक्सपेरिमेंट करके कितना आपको खुद का लैब मतलब लैब कॉलेज के लैब से कितना, how will you compare your this experiment with the college experiment? You can give your fair experiment idea. You can give anyhow. The manuals, you have seen the theory, how it was, that you can give. Then results of experiments were easily interpretable. It was actually, because all the truth table you'll have to just see, and all LED was glowing, so you could do it very nicely. It's your opinion, huh? It's not my opinion which is to be written. I have just written. आपको यही click करना है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. You can click everything excellent. You can also click poor. Nobody will question you why you have put poor. It is your fair feeling about the virtual lab. All these experiments which you have done. Then, did you get a feeling of actual lab while performing the experiment? It's like a survey actually, but that is required. Why? Because then only they will come to know that your college, your students are using this virtual lab. That is why they are making this survey. So, as I told you, you can add as many experiments as possible here, so that there will be those many experiments recorded in your college's name. You can complete all the these things, experiments, and then add it यहाँ पे, so that your college will be benefited. Here also, did you get a feeling of, yes? And then did you get performing experiments through virtual lab is more challenging? No, it's not more challenging. At least for me, it is not more challenging. Do you think the performing experiments through virtual lab gives scope for more innovation? It's up to you. Whatever you feel, you can give. Theory is useful. Theory is nicely given actually. Now you can give your comments also, how helpful it is, very helpful or anything. Don't write too much because आपको वो type करने में problem है, तो थोड़ा छोटा कुछ तो दे दो. No problem. It was all good. And indicate aspects you are finding interesting. The simulations were interesting. Actually, this is giving you a clear idea. So you can type all these things and submit. और टाइप भी नहीं करना है एक्चुअली. आई शुड हैव टोल्ड यू दिस. ये आप कहीं पे तो पेस्ट करके, लेकिन कहाँ पे पेस्ट करेंगे? बिकॉज अगर मोबाइल में करते हैं तो थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट जाएगा. बट फॉर टुडे, एटलीस्ट फॉर मी ऑल्सो, यू डू वन फीडबैक सो दैट मेरे कॉलेज को भी बेनिफिट आएगा. वॉट एवर आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग टू यू, उसका जो बेनिफिट मेरे कॉलेज को और मुझे भी मिल जाएगा. यू सबमिटेड? Have you completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Completed? Submit किया?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
सबने किया क्या? अंजलि, you submitted? सबमिट होने के बाद ये दिखेगा आपको.
Okay.
हाँ? So, अंजलि कर रही हो क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now for
Ma'am,
me, yeah.
Excuse me.
हाँ बोलो.
मैम ये जो सेकंड पार्ट है ना फॉर्म का, वो थोड़ा एक बार, एक्चुअली आई एम नॉट फाइंडिंग द लैब नेम.
लैब नेम ना हम लोग जब पहले खुले थे ना, देखो फर्स्ट आईआईटी जो लैब आईआईटी बॉम्बे करके हमने खोला था ना इसको, ये देखो गूगल में आईआईटी बॉम्बे करके खोला, तो वहां पे हमको क्या मिला था? दिस वन. ये एक मिनट मैं ये खोलती हूँ फिर से. हाँ ये देखो, ये आया ना. दिस वाज द स्क्रीन व्हिच हैज कम. यू हैव टू ओपन द लैब्स में हमारा डिसिप्लिन्स दिखेगा इधर ऐसा. और वो डिसिप्लिन्स में इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन लेने का. ये हमने हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब लिया था ना, तो ये हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स को क्लिक करने का, दैट इज वन एक्सपेरिमेंट. तो मैंने ओपन किया नया इसमें, आई ओपन इट इन अ न्यू टैब, हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, बिकॉज 2 लैब मैंने यूज किया था, तो दोनों लैब मुझे देखने के लिए मैंने इसको भी ओपन किया. और डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब करके भी एक नीचे है, थोड़ा नीचे एक डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब करके भी है. देखो डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स सर्किट्स करके, वो दोनों लैब को मैंने ऐसे ओपन करके रखा. तो मुझे डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब में थोड़े एक्सपेरिमेंट्स मिले. ये देखो, वेलकम टू डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट्स लेबोरेटरी. वो उसमें से ये मैं कॉपी किया, डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लेबोरेटरी उतना कॉपी किया, फिर मैंने उधर कॉपी पेस्ट किया. यहाँ पे इफ आई एम डूइंग दिस एक्चुअली, ये मैं अभी लॉग इन किया तो मेरा ऐसा खुलता है ना, इट इज ओपनिंग लाइक दिस. सो माय लैब नेम इज डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट लेबोरेटरी. अभी ये खुला है क्या तुम्हारा? दिस इज ओपन.
इसमें कुछ और खुल रहा है.
कौन सा वाला?
मेरे मोबाइल फोन में हाइब्रिड.
हाँ, वो हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स खुला ना. हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का ये लैब है. ये वाला ये खुला होगा तुम्हारा, हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब. एक मिनट, मैं हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब खोल के दिखाती हूँ तुमको. हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का खोला ना तो ऐसा खुलेगा, ऐसा खुलेगा ना. ऐसा खुला.
एक सेकंड.
हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स ऐसा खुला था क्या तुम्हारा?
नहीं मैम, वैसा नहीं खुल रहा है. ये मीडिया कॉन्टैक्ट समथिंग कुछ पेज आ रहा है.
हाँ, वो कॉन्टैक्ट वगैरह है उसमें भी. कौन से, तो तुमने कौन सा वाला खुला था? डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स खुला था क्या?
हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स.
हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स खुला ना. एक मिनट, ये देखो ऐसा खुला है ना तुम्हारा. होम, ऑल लैब्स, पार्टनर्स, कॉन्टैक्ट.
मैम ये जो ऊपर का सेक्शन है ना, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन, वो नहीं दिख रहा है मेरे पेज पे. डायरेक्ट ऐसा नीचे का आ रहा है. फॉलो अस, कॉन्टैक्ट अस, उतना ही आ रहा है.
ओ
शायद वो पेज के व्यू में कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है.
हाँ, नहीं, ये दिखाती हूँ मैं. आईआईटी बॉम्बे किया तो ऐसा दिखता है क्या तुम्हारा?
हाँ, ये
देखा, ऐसा दिख रहा है.
यस मैम.
ऐसा दिख रहा है ना. फिर मैं उसमें लैब्स में जाती हूँ. लैब्स क्लिक करो, लैब्स.
यस मैम.
तो ऐसा जाता है डिसिप्लिन्स एंड डोमेन्स.
यस मैम.
दिख रहा है ना.
हाँ.
हाँ, उस डिसिप्लिन्स एंड डोमेन्स के नीचे ये देखो, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन, कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग, इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग, ये सब दिखता है.
यस मैम.
हाँ, उसमें इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन क्लिक करो.
यस मैम.
क्लिक किया तो ऐसा डिसिप्लिन्स एंड डोमेन्स आता है ना.
यस मैम.
हाँ, उसके नीचे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन दिख रहा है ना.
यस मैम.
हाँ, उसके नीचे हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब दिख रहा है ना.
यस.
उसको क्लिक करो. हाँ, क्लिक किया तो ये ऐसा आता है.
ओपन इन न्यू टैब ना.
हाँ, मैंने ओपन इन न्यू टैब किया क्योंकि फिर मुझे वो प्रीवियस वाला भी दिखेगा ना.
हाँ,
साथ में चाहिए तो.
मैम दिस पेज इज नॉट गेटिंग सपोर्टेड ऑन द फोन. तो ऊपर का पार्ट नहीं आ रहा है, सिर्फ नीचे का पार्ट ओपन हो रहा
हाँ,
है.
मोबाइल फोन
दैट
में
इज द
शायद सपोर्ट नहीं हो
अपडेट्स, दैट द ब्लैक पार्ट इज ओनली विजिबल ऑन द मोबाइल स्क्रीन.
या.
अच्छा.
Hello?
फिर मैं एक काम करती हूँ आपको ना. आई विल गिव यू द लिस्ट ऑफ एक्सपेरिमेंट्स. टाइप करके देती हूँ, आप उतना डाल दो.
ओके मैम.
I will give you in the chat box. Ma'am, sir, Milind sir, is it going very late?
No problem, no problem.
Yeah,
No,
what I will do is I will just give the list of the name of the lab and वो सब मैं इधर ही टाइप करके देती हूँ उनको.
Yes.
ये अभी मुझे खोलना पड़ेगा इसको.
हेलो मैम.
हाँ, बोलो.
आउटरीच फीडबैक भी फिल करना है क्या?
आउटरीच फीडबैक भी फिल करना है क्योंकि देन ओनली आई विल बी गेटिंग माय एडवांटेज. मेरे कॉलेज को भी एडवांटेज मिलेगा ना.
सेम ना.
सेम. आउटरीच फीडबैक में नहीं, विद्यालंगर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी लेने का. यू हैव टू. उसका स्क्रीन कैसे, उसका ये मुझे नहीं मिल रहा है. नो, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग द.
मैम मिनिमाइज करके
नहीं, मैक्सिमाइज करना पड़ेगा ना उसको.
नहीं, एंटर स्क्रीन के लिए.
एक मिनट. ये बड़ा कैसे करते हैं वो नहीं समझ में आ रहा मुझे.
जूम का जो ये है ना,
हाँ, वो
सिंबल,
होना
उसके
चाहिए.
ऊपर क्लिक करके ना साइड में एक
एक मिनट.
मैक्सिमाइज का लोगो आता है, आइकॉन होता है.
जूम का
देखो, कैमरा लाइक है ना.
हाँ, है.
हाँ, उसमें. हाँ, यस. तो अभी
नहीं, वो बड़ा ही दिखता है. नहीं, वो नहीं है इसमें एक्चुअली ना वो ऑप्शंस आता है एक्चुअली. हाँ, बोलिए.
मैम जो लिस्ट ऑफ एक्सपेरिमेंट्स है आप वो पेज ओपन कर दीजिए ना. तो देखकर टाइप कर देते हैं।
नहीं नहीं, वो टाइप करने के लिए नहीं, मैं आपको पेस्ट करके देती हूँ ना, सो दैट इट विल बी इजियर एक्चुअली, बट ये नहीं दिख रहा मुझे। मैं अनशेयर करती हूँ फिर।
ओके।
शेयर स्क्रीन में ही है क्या अभी भी?
यस यस यस, आपका स्क्रीन शेयर है मैम।
शेयर में ही है ना?
यस यस यस।
बट इसमें ना ये जो क्यों नहीं दिख रहा है, मुझे नहीं समझ में आ
स्टॉप स्टॉप शेयर करो मैम उधर से।
ग्रिड व्यू वगैरह दिखता है मुझे, बट देन वो एक एक्चुअली एक स्क्रीन को बड़ा करने का ऑप्शन होता है एक्चुअली, बट दैट आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी। स्टॉप शेयर किया मैंने।
यस ये अभी
ओके
हुआ स्टॉप अभी।
ओके ओके ओके। आई कैन गिव द, दिस इज द हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब। ओके, नाउ व्यू को मैं फुल स्क्रीन को एक्सिट करती हूँ सो दैट आई कैन गेट द लिस्ट ऑफ एक्सपेरिमेंट्स। हाइब्रिड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लैब में ये सब एक्सपेरिमेंट्स है। And then the other lab is digital electronics lab. डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लेबोरेटरी में आपको कौन सा एक्सपेरिमेंट लेना है वो बताती हूँ मैं। एटलीस्ट ये तो सब करो। मैं वही सोचा कि आई विल जस्ट टाइप एंड गिव सो दैट इट विल बी इजियर फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स टू गिव फीडबैक। इतना तो किया ही था हमने। इतना तो हमने किया ही था, दैट मच एटलीस्ट यू गिव, एंड आई फील दैट यू कैन ऑल्सो गिव द, यहाँ पे मैंने वो काउंटर का भी आपको खोल के दिखाया था। या मैंने ये सब टाइप करके दिया है आपको, दिख रहा है ना अभी?
डियर स्टूडेंट प्लीज चेक चैट बॉक्स।
चैट बॉक्स में मैंने सब डाला है। ओके,
यस यस यस।
या नाउ व्हाट आई विल डू इज आई विल जस्ट ये करती हूँ, इसका शेयरिंग करती हूँ, एंड देन आई विल शो यू फॉर माई दिस थिंग ऑल्सो। शेयर स्क्रीन किधर गया अभी फिर से? वो खुलना पड़ता है तो ही वो दिखता है, फुल स्क्रीन किया तो ही वो दिखता है शेयर। नाउ आई विल शेयर माई स्क्रीन and what you have to do for the feedback. मेरा भी एक फीडबैक दे दो, फॉर दैट आई विल शो यू व्हाट यू हैव टू डू। यहाँ पे जाके फीडबैक में यू हैव टू ऑप्शंस ना, चीज है ये outreach feedback you open. In outreach feedback also you may have to register.
Excuse me, ma'am. This last three experiments will come into the digital electronic circuit lab.
Yeah. Outreach feedback when you open na, select the organizing nodal center. For that you have to write 15 Vidyalangar Institute of Technology. हेलो, पहला वाला आपने सबने कंप्लीट किया क्या?
यस मैम।
नाउ इन द
Yes, ma'am.
आउटरीच फीडबैक में आपको ये आउटरीच फीडबैक देखो, इसमें ऐसा खुलेगा, देखो स्टेप 1 of 2 करके, उसमें रजिस्ट्रेशन करना है। अगेन ऑर्गेनाइजिंग इंस्टीट्यूट का डिटेल में आपको डालना है 15 विद्यालंगर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी। ये इसमें 15 नंबर है विद्यालंगर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, बिकॉज दैट देन ओनली इट विल बी रिकॉर्डेड इन आवर नेम। Then participant details and all whatever you have given that you can give. And then register. I'm just taking 1 or 2 screenshots for my college.
Ma'am, can I send
Yeah,
photograph?
you can also send me, but then
Yes.
yeah, I'm just taking for my reference.
Oh,
ये
yes.
registration किया है क्या आपने सबने सब students ने? Then the same feedback you have to give for Vidyalangar also. All of you completed the registration for outreach? I can easily see how many of you have registered, but then students. Hello, students are still here.
Yes, yes, students are there.
They are registering. Hello, Anubhav, Shubhra.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you registering for
It's
outreach?
नहीं कर रहा.
पहले वाला हो गया क्या आपका?
It isn't supporting.
किसमें आपका वो फीडबैक नहीं अपलोड हो रहा है क्या?
नहीं मैम, ट्राई किया बहुत बार, वो जा ही नहीं रहा आगे.
फीडबैक नहीं जा रहा है क्या आगे? आप लैब का नाम वगैरह मत देखो, जस्ट फीडबैक में जाके देखो. वर्चुअल लैब्स में जाओ और लैब का नाम वगैरह मैंने टाइप करके आपको दिया, वही टाइप करो. आपने देख लिया था तो आप टाइप कर सकते हैं वो वाला, बिकॉज आई हैव जस्ट शेयर्ड विथ यू. यहाँ पे तुम आईआईटी बॉम्बे का जो वर्चुअल लैब है ना, वहां पे आउटरीच में क्लिक करो, उसमें फीडबैक दिखेगा आपको. आउटरीच में क्लिक किया, गूगल में जाके ना वर्चुअल लैब आईआईटी बॉम्बे क्लिक
मैम
करो.
लास्ट में जो जो सबमिट सब कुछ फिलअप करके जो लास्ट में जो सबमिट बटन होता है ना, इट डज वो नहीं होता लाइक इवन आफ्टर यू क्लिक.
लेकिन उसमें कुछ कुछ बचा होगा, तुमने कुछ कुछ क्लिक नहीं किया होगा, इसीलिए वो नहीं अलाउ करते.
प्लीज कंप्लीट ऑल फील्ड्स.
ऑल फील्ड्स कंप्लीट नहीं किया ना तो वो क्लिक नहीं होता
सब
है.
जो फील्ड है ना वो कंप्लीट करो एंड देन
तो ही होता है.
सम फील्ड्स आर मैंडेटरी.
एवरीथिंग इज मैंडेटरी एक्चुअली. उसमें वो सारे ये नहीं किया है तो नहीं होता है. I will just check. आउटरीच में जाओगे. लेट मी चेक ऑन माय मोबाइल आल्सो व्हाट आई कैन डू. ये देखो, इसमें फीडबैक फॉर्म्स दिख रहे हैं ना, एकदम इजीली दिखता है तुमको. अगर आउटरीच में किया, सब तो दिखता है. नॉट डिफिकल्ट ऑन मोबाइल आल्सो. इट्स ओपनिंग ऑन मोबाइल. मेरे तो मोबाइल में ओपन हो रहा है. सर आपके इसमें आया है क्या? आप अपने इसमें चेक कीजिए. मिलिंद सर
दिख रहा है.
हाँ, आपके इसमें एंट्री आपको दिखेगा ना. कल मैंने बताया था आपको, वो वर्कशॉप में वो एंट्री दिखना चाहिए.
यस यस यस.
वो अभी मेरे में तो नहीं दिख रहे. नोबडी हैज रजिस्टर्ड. 25 फरवरी का जो है उतना ही दिख रहा है मुझे इधर अभी.
मैम उनको मैं बोलता हूँ completion of this.
हाँ नहीं वो नहीं करेंगे सर, अभी करेंगे तो ही करेंगे, नहीं तो नहीं करेंगे वो.
Dear student, please do the needful.
मैम ये जो सेकंड अभी आउटरीच वाला करना है वो उसका नेम क्या बोले आपने? विद्या
आउटरीच में आपको विद्यालंकार इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी 15 नंबर विद्यालंकार इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ 15 नंबर विद्यालंकार इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी. ये ऑर्गेनाइजिंग इंस्टीट्यूट करके आता है ना, उसमें ड्रॉप डाउन में विद्यालंकार इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी 15 नंबर है, दिख रहे वो देखो. माई कैमरा इज ऑन, आई कैन शो यू दैट. ये देखो माई कैमरा इज ऑन.
यस मैम.
You can see on my mobile. $15 number Vidyalangar Institute of Technology. Sir, you can fill your details also. उसके बाद आप feedback form भी भरेंगे तो ही हमारे में दिखेगा. It's important. At least आपके कॉलेज को उतना तो सपोर्ट करो, and my college also you support.
यस मैम मैंने सबमिट कर दिया, अभी सबमिट किया.
ठीक है, क्या आउटरीच का सबमिट किया कि कॉलेज का तुम्हारा किया? मैम
दोनों किया, अभी आउटरीच का अभी हुआ.
ओके मैं चेक करती हूँ मेरे में आया है क्या. हाँ कुछ आ रहा है मेरे में भी. इनवैलिड हुआ है क्योंकि वो 1-2 ही आया है तो नहीं, एक ही ने सबमिट किया. ओनली यू हैव सबमिटेड. थैंक यू फॉर सबमिटिंग. बाकी लोग भी सबमिट करो प्लीज. सर आप
Ma'am, still typing.
Ma'am, I haven't received my roll number yet, so my registration form is not getting accepted. I have taken the
screenshot. डालो ना, कुछ तो रोल नंबर डालो.
I can put anything.
PRN number. You have PRN number, beta.
PRN number, any number you can.
No, sir, I don't have it. Like I haven't received it. So is it okay if I put any number?
No. You are from which college? You are from previously which college?
Thakur College, sir.
Okay, so note down that roll number. Don't worry, beta. Don't worry.
I can put that PRN number.
Yes.
I have the Thakur College.
Yes, you can put PRN number. Because PRN number is common to all. Okay, beta.
Okay.
Meet सब लोग करो. अभी करेंगे सर, अभी करेंगे तो ही करेंगे.
Yes, dear student, please do the needful.
If you leave ना, then they will not do it. आपको even for the next session you may have to sit and make it done. Otherwise students को मतलब सब अच्छे से देखेंगे. They will do the lab also, but they won't give the feedback. मुझे बहुत बार बैठ के करना.
सर Milind sir, I can put student ID number.
No problem, beta.
It is written on the
yes.
Admission.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
You can also put fee receipt number. वो भी चलेगा. Don't worry.
कोई भी number.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
मिलिंद सर एक लेटर भी भेज दीजिए मुझे मेल में.
Yes.
I have done your
Yes. Appointment ऐसा.
अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर नहीं, एक
invitation letter.
नहीं इनविटेशन नहीं, उल्टा थैंक यू लेटर.
Yes, thanks.
थैंक यू नहीं लिखा तो भी मैंने उधर कंडक्ट किया करके दिया.
Oh yes, sure. No problem. Sure.
आपको भी पता है कि नैक में सब लगता है.
Yes. Sure. No problem, ma'am. Sure, we will do. I am also just waiting because ये थोड़ा बहुत होने दो उनका feedback, so that we will be we can be 15 नहीं हुआ ना सर, वो accept नहीं करते हैं. Okay. Student, please do needful.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, 5 आया है अभी मेरा, 5 दिख रहे.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And do support your college also. Do those experiments which are there in the evening. Sir, कोई session करने वाले हैं कोई students के लिए.
Yes.
Do it for because ये करे ऐसा करना.
One is from Professor Oriental Engineering College.
Okay.
I will check. She is from this nodal center. Professor Vijula Kulkarni.
Okay.
She will explain about. I am arranging for teachers.
Okay.
And thank you all the students for being a good audience and practicing. But one very important thing is please complete the feedback, as it helps the college as well as Vidyalankar institution as an outreach activity. Okay. Thank you, ma'am, so much. And we will be in touch with you for further activities, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
sir,
ma'am.
for inviting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dear student, thank you so much. Thank you for.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
May I leave you now?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
thank you.
Yes.
Can you please send me the screenshots
Yes.
which you have taken?
Yes. Sure.
We can also keep the camera on of all the students and then take a group photo also.
Yes. Ek
If
minute.
the students are ready.
Yes.
Students are ready with it.
Dear student, please switch on your video. I will take a photo pic.
Madam, just one more thing. Is, when we actually initially went for this virtual lab in the month of August, and we filled in the expression of interest form,
Yeah.
I think the only person that came to my mind who would heed my project is Dr. Milind Kulkarni from the Department of Physics.
Yeah.
So thank you, Milind, so much again for being the part of this initiative. And he's always fresh with a lot of ideas. I have seen him. I don't think, his clock is a 24-hour cycle.
Yeah.
I have received mark sheets from him as early as 4:30 in the morning. So thank you, Milind, once again, and hope we can take this further.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, Milind sir. Actually, even on the yesterday night, we decided we can have it today, and today he made it possible.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And dear student, thank you so much for your support and your cooperation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Ma'am, 1 minute. We will take one peek. Dear student, please switch on your videos. Then then I can take photograph.
Smile for the photograph.
Yes. Yes, Mangesh, Nikhil, Reena, Almas, Simran, please. Okay. Yes. Thank you all.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
अनिकेश,
Yes, sir.
बेटा जिसका नहीं हुआ है ना सबमिशन, प्लीज उनको जरा हेल्प कर,
ठीक है सर.
बिकॉज दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.